They're all set to go. Off and racing. It was actually Starring Knight who was the first of them to leave over Defending and Not Secret, and they're going to head off Ascot. Behind those, Hostile Talk, Blue Lagoon and Rissoles both back in the field in the early stages. Fluoro Neuro is next, being followed by On Patrol, then Soldanel, snag right back towards the rear end of the field, and whipping them all in the early part is Above the Peg. To the 950 they go, working down the Swan River side of the track, and Starring Knight here in the Amelia Park colours leads the way by 2 on Defending. A length away then at the 800 Not Secret. Ascot travels for 3/4 of a length away then on the outside, just being heeled up there to stay on the bridle, Hostile Talk. A bit more than a length behind those to Blue Lagoon, shading Fluoro Neuro, getting cramped for a run back near the inside as Ascot drops out. It struck some bother there, Fluoro Neuro, and in turn the backwash came right underneath the chin of On Patrol. Rissoles is sneaking up in behind those and being tracked by Soldanel, and last of all is Above the Peg, but it's Starring Knight who wheels into the home straight first. On the outside is Not Secret. Now Hostile Talk goes up and about to take them. Defending looks for a run. Further back behind them, Blue Lagoon. Then Rissoles, Soldanel starting its move, but Hostile Talk inside the 75 had raced away from them, and it's Hostile Talk too good. Hostile Talk won from a tight go second and third. Soldanel, Not Secret. They're the two primarily from Rissoles and Blue Lagoon the middle. In behind those next of all is Ascot. Next home behind those, Fluoro Neuro, then Defending, and then On Patrol, who copped a check before the corner. Starring Knight dropped right out of contention and always back there last in running. Above the Peg trailed them home. Number 10, the winner. Hostile Talk, ridden by Clint Johnston Porter. Dashing clear inside the last 200 metres. The War Chant 4-year-old. And has come away to win pretty comfortably. Tight for second and third. There's only a nose between Soldanel and Not Secret. Blue Lagoon looks as though it'll be fourth, but it's all interest now in the minor placings. 1:24.25 the time. Had that break on them, sat handy. The others had to concede a head start. Soldanel, Rissoles and Hostile Talk was always going to be there. And they had to concede a margin, which they were unable to cut down. Hostile Talk is out of Lip Service, trained by Grant and Delana Williams and Clint Johnston Porter there in the saddle. Number 5, Not Secret, into the frame. Jade McNaught, Steve Wolfe, second home. 7, Soldanel, third by Siuni, Steph Vahala and Stephen Parnham. A length and a half and a nostril. Second and third, 10.57. We wait for fourth. That'll be to hand in just a couple of moments. But Hostile Talk captures its fourth victory in 11 runs today for the owners, the Boop Syndicate, and Madames Archibald Atkins, Colvin, De La Bosca, Hash, also Helmich, and Jolly, Kean, Macaulay, McIntyre, Misic, Robertson, Simpson, Thompson, Walker, Williamson, and the Walker to the stable group along with Jay Grove. Now there's the photo for fourth going up. 9 got it. Blue Lagoon in front of Defending. 10.5, 7.9 here after the running of the 7th. They've run home in 35.09 but put into a commanding spot by the Hyphenator, and Hostile Talk delivered the goods. Race 8, the Celebration of Life Day Trophy, over 1,500. It's the next on the program. 12 running at 5 after 5 as we head downstairs, and here's Lockie, and certainly Clint Johnston Porter there had this in the absolute driver's seat.
That he did, Darren. It was a fairly easy watch if you're on Hostile Talk from a long way out, and winning stable foreman Jazz McAuliffe joins me now. Jazz, Hostile Talk, he's clearly come back in wonderful order, and that was a lovely ride from Clint.
Look, that was a great run, a great ride. He looked amazing parading today. It was just, yeah, it was a really good win for this horse, and he's going super at the moment.
How have you viewed the way he's returned this preparation? Has he really strengthened up both physically and mentally?
Yeah, look, he looks stronger. He's obviously mentally a lot stronger this time round, so really excited to see what he can do this prep.
A word on Longjeans in the last of the day. Can he return to some form?
Yeah, hopefully we can get some form out of him today. Yeah, really excited to see how he goes.
Stable continues to do good things. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Jazz McAuliffe, and here's CJP catching up with Riley.
Thanks, Lockie. Catching up with Clint Johnson-Porter. Clint, back-to-back wins for Hostile Talk. He was up in class today, but he's clearly come back a better horse this time in.
Yeah, he's just evolving. We had a bit of trouble getting him to settle early days. That's how I ended up with the ride. Pikey got sick of him pretty quickly, and yeah, just because he just chipping away at trying to teach him to run on. I thought he had a bit of potential there, and he's starting to show it now.
The win last start, the run of the second horse probably gained more attention given he bombed the start, but your horse was really travelling up in behind them and never really got clear until very late, did he?
Yeah, definitely. He had to sit and sprint where the other one had a bit of momentum. It's a lot to ask on this track at the moment, so when they can do it, you know, you've sort of got a half-handy one.
You ride Bonjour in the feature in race number 8 on the program, and it would be some training performance if she could win a race of that depth off a little setback, 5 weeks between runs, but you couldn't doubt her with what she's been able to do in her career to date.
No, look, it's always a query after the month in between runs, but look, she's a nice up-and-comer and good at her trade, as we've seen in the past, but it's just a matter of how her attitude's probably going to be. That's what her biggest fault is how she carries on a bit.
I'll let you go get ready. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
There's Clint Johnson-Porter combining with Grant Williams and Hostile Talk to take out the Key Clean handicap and make it back-to-back wins out to 1,400 metres. Our attention now turns to race number 7, the last of the day at Esperance, the Kia Seltos GT handicap over 1,600 metres. And the first horse on our screens is West Coast Warrior for Gary Berger.